everybody, my name is Nangat Mikwa. Today we're going to be talking about why the world is getting older day by day. So, for most of human history, society looked like a pyramid. There were tons of babies at the bottom, but only a few people in their 80s or 90s were on top. And it was the natural order of things. But today, that pyramid was turning into a pillar, and in some countries it's flipping upside down. We're living through a massive global shift. The world is getting older faster than ever before, and by 2050 it is estimated that one out of 6 people in this world will be over the age of 65. Yeah, over the age of 65. And this isn't just a grandparent issue, it's a shift that we change how we look, how the world works, how our hospitals runs, and even how our cities are built. And today we're going to be looking at what actually happens and what the aging problem actually look like. So first, why is this happening? Now, let's be clear. An aging problem is actually a sign of success. Why? Because first, recently is longevity. Because of better medicine, cleaner water, better healthcare, and fewer dangerous jobs, people are living much longer than their ancestors did. And that's a win to us. But secondly is the declining birth rates, because in many parts of the world, including Japan to Italy to even the United States, people are having fewer children. In the past, a lot of families have even 5 to 8 kids, but these days you commonly see around 1 or 2 kids being the suitable amount of kids in a family. And when you combine living longer versus fewer baby, there comes the average age of the whole population starting to climb. And in the past, there were many young workers to support each retired person, but now that ratio is shrinking, and that's when the problem actually starts to appear, making this actually a serious problem that we need to take care of. First is the economic squeeze. The biggest challenge is the workforce, of course, because think of it like a team. If half the team retires and there aren't enough new workers to hire, then works get harder for everyone else. There's more job, there's more need for training, more need for exclusive retiring, and there comes also the problem of pensions. Governments rely on taxes from current workers to pay the pensions for the retired people, and healthcare too, because as we age our bodies need more maintenance. And recently the problem with health is occurring a lot with the problem of like the older you are, the more problems you get rather than infectious diseases. And as we age, our bodies need more maintenance. So this puts a huge strain on hospitals and doctors. And the care gap is very, very important too, because now who cares for the elderly? There's not that much of young people now, and a lot of work that fails on family members, which can lead to stress and people having to quit their job to become full-time caregivers, or there comes the care home being all full. So how do we fix it? We can't just stop people from aging. Mitigation here means adaptation. Citizens are starting to use universal design. This means making public transport, housing, and technology that's easy for everyone to use. Because in this age, so many old people are starting to dominate the world. So that's why it's so important that old people are also being accessible to this world. And cities are seeing a rise in Geron technology, which is technology that's designed specifically for seniors. And that means that think of AI that can detect if someone has fallen, or smart pill bottles that remind you to take your med. That is something that would look like for our grandparents. And finally, we're thinking of retirement. Instead of a hard stop at 65, many people are closing bridge job or part-time job, and many states are starting to consider to change the retirement age, keeping their skills in the economy while still staying socially active. And staying connected is actually the best medicine for aging, and that not always will be carefree is going to give out the best health results. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to be able to care for the seniors, because we all know that the problem is there, but the longevity is what we actually need. And as a happy family, we do not want to lose these members at all, right? Thank you for listening, and goodbye.